What's up guys, Jeremy with Everything iDevice, and in this video we're going to be doing yet another case review. This is of the Link case for iPhone 5 from Absolute Technologies. Now this is a very unique case, as you can probably see this piece right here, which is called a EMW or a electromagnetic waveguard. This is to increase your Wi-Fi distance or connectivity of your device. It actually uses this piece in here, and it links it to your iPhone and increases your Wi-Fi up to 50%. Now this is basically a soft plastic. It's a bit stiff. There's not much flex to it, and the case itself will come with a extra EMW piece right here, which is that electromagnetic waveguard. So if you want to switch it between yellow to white, you can do that. Also, the case does come in multiple different colors like baby blue, black, and red, and then each case will come with two different color EMW pieces. So let's just go ahead and let's put our device into the case, and I'll give you a run through of what the case is like. So first off, it's a really stiff plastic. It's not the easiest to get in or out. It's definitely a pain in the butt to get your phone out of this case. For anybody that does use one, I would recommend peeling this corner piece up and then pushing on your camera area and push your phone through. That's the best way I've found out. So I guess let's just do a run through of the case itself. We'll start with the volume up and down buttons on the side. As you can see, they're covered, and the plastic is a little too stiff in my opinion. You can't even really feel the click if you use your fingertips. You literally have to use your nail to feel the button click in there. So it's rather annoying and overly stiff. It's really quite hard to press these. You got to use quite a bit of force. Moving on to the mute switch here, as you can see, the hole is cut like literally to the exact shape of the mute switch. So getting in there, if you don't have fingernails, you're not even going to be able to switch this on or off if you don't have a fingernail to put in there. So that's really hard to get to as well. Moving along to the top here to the power button, that is covered, and it's the same as the volume up and down buttons. It's just too stiff. You don't even get hardly any tactile feedback when you press it unless you use your fingernail. So if we go ahead and move to the bottom here, as you can see, the cutout for the headphone jack, the speaker, the microphone, and the lightning connector are rather tight. It works fine, just a little tight in my opinion. There's not much space in there to use different accessories and stuff. Along to the back, of course, you do have your EMW piece right here. That too is a bit stiff. It's just a really stiff plastic. It's really hard to slide it up with your thumb like this. You got to really kind of push into it pretty hard, and you'll find your finger slipping across it quite a bit. My advice again is fingernail. Just use your fingernail to slide it up. It's the easiest. You do have the cutout for the camera and the flash. This case will not affect your picture taking. This case does not have a lip here, so if you do lay your device face down, it will be resting on the screen. So don't lay it down that way and slide it around, because it's not actually on the case, it is on your screen. But I guess one thing that is nice about this case is it does keep that slim factor of your device. It's very, very thin, as you can see. So moving on to the main part of this case, and that's the EMW. So what this does is when you have this EMW slid out, as you can see, there's a little arrow right here. When the two arrows are lined up and you can't pull it out anymore, the EMW is active, and basically what that's going to do is it's going to increase your Wi-Fi reception up to 50%. And I must say, I really did notice a difference with it. I actually had to go all the way out into the far reaches of my backyard to a spot where I was actually losing a little bit of reception. Wasn't the easiest. I do have kind of a beastly router. I have the RT-N66R ASUS router, so wasn't exactly the easiest thing to do. I didn't actually film it because it's raining outside, but I did take some speed tests for you guys. So let's go ahead and let's go into speed test here, and we'll go to results. Now the bottom result was the first test I did with the EMW down all the way in my backyard where I was actually losing Wi-Fi reception, and as you can see, I only had 12.44 megabytes per second for download. The upload was 3.99, almost 4 megabytes up, and then the latency was 96. The upload and latency were basically the same, but where the Link case EMW really increased was the download speeds. On the second test, as you can see, it boosted it up to 33, almost 34 megabytes per second. So that was a huge increase just by sliding this EMW up and then getting that huge difference with the Wi-Fi connection. So it really does work. It just boils down to if this is something you really need. This case does retail for $50, So if this is something you really want, I would recommend it, you know, for this Wi-Fi EMW, you know, increase. If you guys live somewhere where your Wi-Fi just completely sucks and you're at 1 or 2 bars all the time, this case might boost it up to 3 bars, and you might always have a good strong connection to your Wi-Fi. That's about all this case is good for, is this EMW. Everything else is just rather mediocre. I think they could have done a little bit better design for the price point of the actual case itself. But like I said, the EMW is a very cool aspect to this case, giving you a lot better Wi-Fi connection. So that's going to be basically it for this video, guys. The link for this case is down in the description if you guys would like to check it out and see their different colors or even possibly get one. So if you guys did enjoy this quick review, definitely throw me a thumbs up. That will help me out tremendously. Also, if you guys want to see more case reviews like this, be sure to click that subscribe button. This has been Jeremy with Everything iDevice, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.